McClain has responded to Coach Prime's comments about him last night where he came off the top rope.
In the air, baby.
When speaking about Cormani McClain and basically saying, look, he ain't practicing, he ain't watching film. He just not cutting it, doing what needs to be done.
Ready, prepared, be on time for meetings. Show up to the darn meetings.
Now, some may argue the fact that, look, it was a general statement, but the question started about Cormani McClain, and that's where it led Coach Prime to start speaking about that. I thought it was going to end there at that. Obviously, people have been talking about it. There's been some noise. I'm sure there would have been more follow-up questions, but Cormani McClain decided to take upon his own accord and respond through his Instagram saying this. You'll be surprised what happens behind closed doors. Everything ain't just what it seems, but pushing through politics every day, the only way out. What does he mean by that? Okay, pushing through the politics, everything isn't what it seems behind closed doors. Again, I think we can all agree and understand where he's coming from. Like, look, what appears to be on the outside, it's not that bad on the inside. I'm not that, oblivious, or I'm not as bad as what the comments may have appeared. It's kind of what I'm gathering here. A little bit of defense for Cormani McClain. It's like, look, it's not what he said it was. Pushing through the politics is the only way out. I'm grasping, like, look, I have to follow by the rules here, put up with it. There's a pecking order maybe, and that's my only way to get through or maybe get out, i.e. transfer portal. I don't know. Why would there be a pecking order, though? You went directly after Cormani McClain. He was the number one cornerback / 2 cornerback, depending on where you looked. So there shouldn't be a pecking order. I mean, Coach Prime put a lot of effort into recruiting him away from the likes of Bama, Florida, and Miami. I think he probably hurt his stock a little bit if he was to enter in the transfer portal by responding, by making a comment. Look, Coach Prime makes this comment about, hey, look, there's some issues going on. He's not dialed in. He's not focused, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm assuming most coaches would have liked that player to respond, is not saying a damn thing, improving me on the football field, and by watching the film that he is being critiqued on and going over and beyond to make a point of emphasis that, no, I am here to play. Instead, you resort to your Twitter fingers, and I know it's the world that we live in now. But Coach Prime has mentioned a bunch of times, I'm old-fashioned. Old-fashioned tells me he would have probably preferred him not to say anything at all and go upon his way and prove to me, show me that I'm wrong in my comments. By him making that comment on his Instagram, you're kind of backing up what Coach Prime was saying about you in the sense that, look, he's just not 100% focused. And look, now you're getting involved into it. You're biting into the drama, the outside noise that's being said about you. Now, don't get me wrong. He is a young man. He's 18, 19 years old, coming out of high school. It ain't easy being brazy. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't do the same damn thing, because trust me, I probably would have. I still put my foot in my mouth to this day, and I probably will tomorrow and the day after that. So I'm not here to criticize him saying that he's in the wrong for saying those things. It is going to be a hard lesson for him to learn. Hopefully he can figure it out one way or the other, and hopefully there's something good comes out of this, and maybe he has a come to Jesus moment, as you will, and realizes, like, hey, I got to lock it in. All this other nonsense ain't nothing. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not the man anymore. I took a step back. The best way that I think about it is, like, right, through college, right, through your education, throughout your years, you start off in the bottom, kindergarten, you work your all the way up to the top, then you get to 5th grade, and you're like, I'm the man, boom. You're in middle school the next year, you're right back to the bottom of the totem pole, and it goes on and on and on. He is starting back over. He was the king probably the last 2 years, maybe even 3 at high school, and he's got to take a little bit of step back, a little bit of an ego punch. But we'll continue to follow the story. It is very interesting. Again, the entire Colorado scene has been an absolute blast to follow and watch along with it. So be sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.